Sri Maatre Namaha. Krodhakarankusojwala. Krodha means anger. Ankusha means the spade with which we control the elephant. Ujwala means glowing like flame. The beauty of Lalitha Sahasranama is the moment you focus on the sentence, the complete meaning and inner meaning is also given to you with ease. It says anger. Let us start with seeing how we get anger. What is the reason? When we see the world not behaving as per our whims and fancies and our desires, our principles, we get anger. But is there any rule? Is there anyone who told you that world will behave as per your wish? No, everybody is unique as you are. She is lonely but not alone. You are unique like others. So there's a variety, Visheshanam, variety of thoughts, variety of characters, variety of form. And all we have to do is to just enjoy. If you see it's a difference, then the pain and anger, all this comes. But if you see the same thing as a variety of creation, you enjoy the creative power of the mother. So when the others won't be, including your wife, including your husband, child, if they don't behave as per your wish, you get anger. Second thing is, if you don't get what you want also, you get anger. For this, we should realize that mother, as she told in the first word, Sri Mata, says, look child, you don't need to worry about what you want. I will give you whatever is necessary for you at the right time, through a right person, in the right manner. All you have to do is just with the focus on me, do what is designed for you. That's all. You'll get what you want. So what you got is that what you are really needed, what is really needed by you. That being the case, there is no rule that you have to get whatever you want. Mind will be, like a child. You are not going to give the child whatever she or he cries. You'll control. Right? And they say, no, you're not going to get it. That time you won't realize that Amma is also doing the same thing, and then you are not able to tolerate that. And you do some Homa, Chandi Homa, this Homa, that Homa to get whatever you adamant child. The one who wants to get whatever he wants is an adamant child in my view. But then the surrendered child will say, I'm happy with whatever you give. So when you don't get what you want, you get anger. There's another raga. Raga's transformation is into Krodha. When you like a person and if he doesn't come home quickly, then you get anger because this is possessiveness. So there are so many reasons. There are so many reasons for a bad quality. But there will be one reason for a good quality. For compassion, you don't need to have so many reasons. Just a flip of an eyelid. But for anger, you need to have, you know what? He behaved like that. You know what? He said like this. So many reasons. So Krodham has got so many reasons for its creation. And as I told you some time back, Krodham is an astram. Shastra pratyastra varshini. So for protection, your own self-protection, you can act as if you are having anger. There also, because it's not your quality, you're borrowing. That's why a rishi, a saint, somebody has come to a saint and he said, Guruji, I'm having lot of anger. Please help me to remove that. Then Guruji asked, show me your anger. He couldn't. Then why? No, it won't come just like that. There should be a situation. Then Guruji told, so at the situation you're borrowing that quality just for the temporary use, like you use AK-47 to protect yourself. And then after that, it has to go back. But love, you can show the love immediately. Show me your love means you'll immediately hug. That's it, right? So love is a quality and anger is a weapon. Weapon has to be used only when it is absolutely necessary. The technique of using love and anger is a technique of the samsara, handling of samsara. That's why samsara panka nimmagna samudharana pandita. She teaches you the technique when to use anger. Nobody said you should not have anger because nishkrodha krodha shamani, nillobha lobha nasini, nirmoha moha nasini. What all the things which have to go completely, she has clearly told nasini. Krodha shamani, she didn't say krodha nasini. That itself shows you need to have some astram with you for protection. Like when you are controlling the child, you say boo. That is imitation, pretension of anger. Even mother, when she killed Narakasura, Mahishasura, she has taken wine to get the anger. It's not her basic quality. So that That's when you can use the Krodham. Then Krodha's quality, Ankusham. It is for Bhaktas, Krodha in her hand is a Jnana Rupam. For Dushta, that means bad people doing bad karmas, it is Ankusha, which is hurting. So it is said that at the middle spoke of the Ankusham, she has the drop of nectar. So in the name of hurting them, she puts the Jnana Bindu in their body. That is how she protects. My view, mother will never hurt. People will say, Lalitha Sahasranama, if you don't recite properly, some bad things happen. These are all adhiras. You should be in such a state. Bend your head, give the sword to her and ask her, if you want to cut my head, Amma, I am ready. But please don't move me away from you. Please see that I always think of you. I always praise of your greatness. Great kindness. That should be this thing. Otherwise, anyhow, this body is going to perish. Why do you want to die every moment? Mrityave swaha. Bhayam is the main thing. So, Krodha is a Rajoguna, and that she is holding in her hand. The word says Krodhakarankusojwala. The message she is giving for us is, initially you want to hurt the other person, knowing fully well. That's another thing of Krodha. When you get real anger, you want to hurt the other person. There is no way you can say, oh, I didn't mean it. Many people will start yelling and then afterwards they say, I didn't mean it. No, they meant it. They meant to hurt. That is why you use Krodham, Ankusham. But then, when it hurts the other person, it also burns you. Because when you get anger on as a person, if you don't know how to subside that quickly, it will burn you. If you don't like a person, and then if he progresses, then you cannot bear it. Like if somebody else is talking nicely to that person, you cannot bear it. So, the fellow who has received your anger will suffer only for a minute or so. But you, keeping the anger on him, will suffer a lot. So which is better? Leaving. That is why when Gautama Buddha was traveling and villager has come to him and abused him without any provocation and then using all the bad words. Angulimala was watching and Buddha didn't say anything, just was smiling. Then Angulimala is asked, there is a limit for your patience. That fellow is abusing you and then you didn't even open your mouth. Then he says, Krodha is like a fire and that person wanted to burn me with the fire of his anger. So, in order to face him, I need to become like a river. So I became water so that his fire of anger will subside in the river of my patience. What a beautiful word. These are the things we need to remember. And in the name of anger, we lose so many things. That's why I always say people have two characters. Let us kill the second character, which is demon in us. We always show respect. We always show manners with the other public. And when somebody comes, we open the door. Hello, namaste, how are you? And then the same attitude we don't have with the people inside. We take them for granted. But when the family member passes away, can you imagine that? So that's why for me, in my 37 years of this Srividya practice, what helped me is Viraja Homam. Every day, now and then, not even every day, whenever I get time, I think of my death. I'm sorry to say this. I think of my death. This body is not permanent. This life is not permanent. What will happen after death? Where is this life going? And is it necessary to struggle this much? We are struggling, right? Day in and day out, getting up, rushing. Is it necessary? At the end of the day, what I am achieving, what life I will be getting in my next birth. The same Lalitha Sahasranama will be there or not, we don't know. The same Guruji will be there or not, we don't know. Let me use this moment. And she has told clearly what need to be done, what not to be done. We follow that. What is the use of... I'm not saying I will not get anger. But if I get anger, I will scold myself left and right. This is not the way to get anger. So that's how I reduced to a greater extent. So Virja Homam is the best thing. Imagine your own death completely. Probably if you all need a Virja Homam, I can tell that as a satsang in the next coming days. We imagine our own death with minute details. Trust me, if you meditate on this Virja Homam, your anger level will come down at least by 50%, guaranteed, without any effort. Every day we have to do that Virja Homam. So at the end of the day, when you get anger on a person, you imagine you think of bad of him. But when the person passes away, what happens? Oh my God, he left. He's a very nice person. So if that knowledge is there, if that realization is there when the person is living, You could have saved a relationship. And also, if parents, what interest they show on their career and then business, 1% of the interest if they show on their children, and then talk to them with love instead of saying, "Did you do homework? No? You'll fail if you don't do homework. Come on, get up, do the homework." They see Hitler in the house, and then that's why they go to the friends who talk to them nicely. If they show 1% of the love to the family members, the children will not go away. If they spend quality time with them, children. When I say quality time, you need to play with them. You need to hang out. What do you call the hangout or something like that with them, and then listen to them. And for this, the anger is a big hurdle. So when raga is a hurdle, also she puts hurdles like the snakes and ladders game. It's a big snake. She puts snakes in between. One snake is raga. Raga Swarupa Pashadja, with which she is tying the people together so that they cannot separate themselves, and then they get attached, and then when a small separation comes, they cry. That is fun for her. In a second big snake is the Krodham. She is separating these two people away so that they cry. Anyways, she has fun. One is attachment, one is detachment in the name of anger. So, and also one more thing, if any animal is being killed, I'm sorry to say I'm not against non-vegetarian, but this is true. When an animal is being killed for any purpose, it cries, "Oh God, I'm not having enough strength to, attack or do anything against this person who is killing me with so much pain. If at all I have second birth, let me take revenge on this fellow." That kind of Krodhakarankusojwala, the revenge, may be in that animal. And then when somebody eats that flesh, the same thing gets accumulated in his body. So previously, I'm not saying you should not do that, but previously even Brahmins also used to take meat, but they used to meditate. They used to do so many rituals to burn the tamasika quality which is produced in the body. That cannot be ruled out. That will be produced. But you need to do certain rituals and or meditation, whatever it may be, to remove that tamasic quality so that they are fine. But when you don't remove, when you don't do that actions, then the same Krodham will burn you. So how do you come out of this Krodham? One is Viraja Homam, which I told you, and the second one is doing the mantra japam. Aim Dream Dream Krom Krom Sarvastambhanaya Namaha Ankusha Namaha Ankushakti Sri Padukam Pujayami Tarpayami Namaha. This mantra, Durvasa Mahamuni says, whoever worships the Krodha Ankusha in her hand will get this Stambhana Vidya, will make the other person halt at a distance so that he or she will not be able to express their anger or do any harm to this person. So that is the power of this mantra. Krom Krom. Another thing is, whenever you get anger, think of Kali. Kali's mantra is cream. So I always teach children. So you get anger, that's fine because you don't have the enough age to control your anger. But then whenever you get anger, just take cream. So what happens is, when you get anger, your words also will become rough. And then this roughness will produce a heat. And the tamasic heat will be enjoyed by the mind. But here, the same heat you are producing with a mantram called cream, cream, cream. So that heat is also enjoyed by the mind, but because it's the mantra which will protect you. So the best mantra is cream. Kram, cream, kroom, kraim, krom, kraha. Kra is a Kali Bijam. So that Kali protect all of us from this greatest danger called anger, which is initially intended to hurt the other person, but eventually burns ourselves. So let Kali protect us on this auspicious day. Sri Maatre Namaha.